kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build-up of the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. And the Badgers look to keep this drive moving.
Nice run here by this Wisconsin running back to pick up the first down. And you love to see Wisconsin when they can run the ball. Think about this. The embarrassment of riches that the Badgers have had over the years. Monty Ball and Melvin Gordon and Jonathan Taylor. And going back to Ron Dane, who won the Heisman. So many good backs that have played at Camp Randall.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
On the wrong side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. And the wideout goes in motion. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. First down. They're going to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the...
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He's got some room and some blockers here. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
USC offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Finding enough space for a solid game before they stop him.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, SC. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Pulls it in. It's Jordan. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his back. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
What a simple read and a simple throw for the quarterback. You want to give me the running back sliding out of the backfield? No problem. I'll take that. Let him do the work after the catch.
And the Badgers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. So the screen on first down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going to screen on first down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Badgers.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the handoff. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. The ball is loose. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Here's a carry for the fullback. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory. Tackled at the 45.
Well, let's give kudos all the way around here. First, the play call to give him the ball. I love that. Secondly, how about the big man? He didn't get it very often. Boy, did he take advantage of that opportunity. That's a big rumble.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
That's a big hit at the end, but earned a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Tackle made after the completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They'll run it from the gun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Can he get there on the ground? And they pick up the first down, tackle at the 25.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do well.
A strong run keeps the drive going. First down now. And the quarterback dropping back. And he finds his tight end for the catch. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Second down after that previous play. And now the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Snags the quick throw. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick it off.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to get...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Hey, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Throws it to the right, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's up and good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Returner looking to create better field position. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes was the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback looking to scramble. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he fires the football to the right side. And the ball is picked off. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Badgers will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Touchdown, Southern California. They will claim the second half lead. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage. Because right now, it is not working.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. We knew that tackling was going to be a huge factor today, Kirk. They don't bring him down, and the result is a big gain.
Yeah, where's the form tackling? I know it's a lost art in today's game. Sometimes these guys just come in with their shoulders and just try to bring you down with power and speed, but they've got to do a much better job if they have any chance of slowing this back down and trying to use their arms to pull him down. Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defensive coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Running back grabs it on the screen. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid game for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Here's the 2nd down play. In motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Hits the running back in the flat. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback,
And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
now the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's moving out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Now it's second down here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. He's going to bring up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He makes the grab. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Boy, nice throw here by this Wisconsin quarterback. Good route by the receiver and a first down for the Badgers. And when Wisconsin can throw the football to complement their running game, they're a very dangerous offense to deal with.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Receiver makes the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He hands it off from the gun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. right here.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, USC 21, Wisconsin.
So here we go, third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Badgers. Now the all-important extra point. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Trojans offense is back out on the field. Last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. And the completion made. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Pass caught, second down now. Where's the snap? Looking to throw the ball. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. And the Trojans will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Running play called on third and short. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here comes a handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning as we head into the dramatic finish of this game. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. And the Trojans will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Second down.
This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. And a timeout is called late in this tie game. Crucial choices coming up. Here comes the crowd noise, trying to help this defense out. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Ball carrier tackled there. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a 1st down.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the 1st down.
1st and goal, clock winding down. A great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. It's good. This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been